What's up, guys? Today we're going to be discussing the movie called Hard Eyes. Now, the premise of Hard Eyes is a mass maniac with glowing red eyes that returns every Valentine's Day to terrorize unsuspecting couples. And let's talk a little bit about this movie. Again, the director was Josh Rubin. I didn't hear too much about Josh Rubin as in uh, movies wise, but they have a nice blend of romantic comedy with a slasher element. And if you know me, I'm all about the slasher, love slasher movies. Now, is this a top of a Valentine's movie where you'll be like, hey, we can watch this every Valentine's Day? And I'll give you some suggestions and some movies that kind of remind me of movies like this. Now, it starts Olivia Holt and Brandon Gooding, and I mean Mason Gooding. And if you know who Mason Gooding is, he was in the Scream franchise, obviously the newer ones, and their connection, they're just their the way they kind of handle things and the way they kind of bounce off each other makes this movie really likable. The comedy in this movie surprisingly lands a lot throughout the film. At one point, yes, you do get that slasher element. You get the kills, you get the gory, bloody scenes. It's not something that's a kill that's off screen or anything like that. It is rated R and it shows you why it is. So if you are in the mix of, hey, is this a slasher, a true slasher film? It is. Like I said, they have some really interesting kills, and they're really bloody. So if you like that, then you're in for a ride. Now, if you're on the other side and like romance and comedies, this also hits a side in the movie as well. And to be honest with you, some movies know how to do it very well. Some movies don't know how to do it well. Hard Eyes, I would say, knows how to do that perfect blend of comedy and horror. And it's not too much of the comedy where it kind of just horror takes the back seat. When it's funny, it's funny. And when it's scary and it's supposed to be gory, it's that. And I would like to say, you have some surprise guests around here. You have Devon Sawa as a detective in the movie. Um, the basis of the movie, it's pretty cut and dry. I did, in fact, enjoy it a lot. You know, for the most part, I was worried about the comedy being too over the top and kind of killing the moments in the movie, but I found myself in in watching the movie, not at all. I don't think it overdoes it. I don't think, there is certain movies that overdo the comedy aspect, kills kind of like the horror part. But it was a nice blend, and I really liked it. Positive, like I said, I think the two leads in this movie were really good. The chemistry between Olivia and Mason were awesome. Like I said, it is sort of like a romantic love movie, with sprinkled in with serial killer and horror elements. So it was kind of a cool blend to have. But they were phenomenal. I did enjoy both of them. Their presence on screen, just just kind of the way they kind of bounce off each other and just the aura and just the connection between two characters is what you want. At the end of the film, I did care for them, and that's the kind of what you want, especially from movies, especially from a slasher movie. Slasher movies tend not to care for the characters. The main lead is the lead's there, and okay, you don't really care too much. They don't put too much emphasis on the lead, but I feel like in this movie they did a really good job on having you care for both of the characters. And like I said, by the end of the film, I was invested and I didn't want neither of them to die. Um, Another thing is the look of Hard Eyes as a killer, serial killer person, villain. I'm all about the look and the way they approach their backstory and whatnot. I did like the look. I kind of liked he had different weapons. He used one. It was an arrow, hence like Cupid. Um, I thought it was really, really interesting. And like I said, the kills were really cool, and they did not shy on holding anything back. So I did like Hard Eyes as a villain. Now, when it comes to the negatives, I mean, the only negative I would say, I mean, again, the movie knows what it is. It knows it's campy, it's corny, it has moments like that, and it doesn't shy away from what the movie is. So if you can go into that expectations of don't take the movie too serious, I think you'll enjoy it. I really think you'll have a good time with it. Now, if you're one that's going to nitpick on everything, again, every horror movie has it. There's there's moments in the movie where we're like, why would they do that? Or, how is that possible? Where are the cops? This and that. Then yeah, you're not gonna like it. But if you can, shut your brain off and just enjoy it, I think you'll have a good time. Only thing that I would say other than that was the the predictability on knowing who it's again at the end of the day, it's who done it, who's the bad guy, who's behind the mask, who's Hard Eyes. And that was kind of a little bit predictable, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. It's not a big deal. It's not something where I'm just like, oh, like I was upset but like I said, if you're gonna gripe on something, that would be my only gripe. Other than that, I really, really enjoyed the movie, guys. If you got a date, if you got your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you want to go watch a movie, this would be a perfect Valentine's Day movie to go watch. Um, movies I would find that's kind of similar to this that, if you do like that type of movie, then this might be your movie to watch. Thanksgiving, Eli Roth, he did it last year or the year before. Uh, kind of similar to that. I feel like it has Thanksgiving vibes to it, as it knows what type of movie it is and it doesn't shy away from it. It's a little bit over exaggerated, but it's fun. But I feel like Hard Eyes does do a better job with the comedy and horror mix into it, where it doesn't take too much from the horror aspect with the comedy. Compared to Thanksgiving, I think overdid it, and the jokes didn't land some of them for Thanksgiving, which Hard Eyes I think really really did the best job it could. So Thanksgiving would be one that, hey, if you watch it, you might like this. Valentine is another movie that came out with Denise Richards, something similar like that, which is a slasher film. But like I said, I think Hard Eyes has done it a lot better mixing those. So if you guys like those films, then check this out. In my opinion, I would check it out. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, and it's something I probably would watch every Valentine's Day under my shelf just because, hey, it's not bad at all. And to be surprised, I really, really was surprised with this movie, guys. I did not expect to like it as much, but at the same time, I didn't watch a commercial. I didn't know it. I didn't see a trailer. I didn't even read anything about it. I kind of just went and watched the movie and like I said, was pleasantly surprised. So if you guys liked it, let me know down below. What was your favorite scene in the movie? What wasn't your favorite scene in the movie? And hope you guys will catch more of my videos. Thank you so much and stay safe on Valentine's Day because Hard Eyes is coming for you.